Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. In this video I want to quickly analyze 1000 index, so you watch me and learn how I'm doing it. All right, so first of all, as you can see, from 1000 index has gone back to a very strong resistance zone on the weekly time frame. Like you can see, I like analyzing my market from a very high time frame. Most times I go to the weekly time frame, while most times I start at on the daily time frame to this particular zone that the market has gotten to currently is a zone that it has been reacting from since the past for the past 3 years. You can see since 2021 market has been selling from this point. Each time market gets to this zone it sells. You see the sales from this zone, and this is currently 2024. Market is still also selling from this same zone. You know, it has gotten to this zone recently for about how many times? 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth time. So we expect the market to also still sell back to the downside. That's what we are expecting, the market to still sell back to the downside. So if we're able to take note of this kind of stuff on the chart, it helps us to analyze and determine the possible direction of the market on getting to that zone. So for this, I'll have to put a trend line, a horizontal line right there, right here, like this. Yes, I put a horizontal line right there. All right, so you see the market has gotten there, and we are expecting market to start reversing back to the downside. So even if market would want to go up a little, maybe it would want to come to where we have this week, here, there's a chance the market might want to get to where we have that week. But where we have most of the touches is around this particular point. Around this point is where we have most of the touches, you know. So I'll decide to place my horizontal line around here, because there's a chance that the market might not go above it, and if at all it goes above it, it's not going to be too far from where we have that wick above there, the wick on the bearish candlestick above there. All right, so let me just leave it at that point. Mind you, we all use a zone. We mark them as zones, so not actually a single line. So if I use a rectangle, it's going to accommodate all those points that are out there. If I use a rectangle, I do not want to use a rectangle. So let's go down to the a lower. Okay, let's mark out. That's a strong zone at the top. Let's mark out which other zone we have down. You know, this zone we have down will be this one where the weak market has been buying from. And I used to tell you that the week of candlesticks on a higher time frame represents strong resistance and support zones. So this is a strong support zone because market has been buying each time it gets to this zone. So this is a strong support zone. This is a strong support zone that has to be concerned, has to be, you know, considered. All right, so after marking out that, I can't find any other support or key level within this structure right here at this point or on this time frame. So I have to go down to a lower time frame like the daily, that is the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, you can see the structures, the lines we placed initially, you see as they fit in, and they appear clearly here on this one daily time frame. And you extend to the left again, and let me see if I can find a key level here on this time frame. I can't really find a good key level on this time frame, so I will just skip it. When you can't find a key level on a time frame, do not kill yourself. Don't try to draw any line. Whatever you draw will influence your decision making on the chart. So you don't have to draw things lines when you're not sure. All right, so looking at what we have here, can't find a good key level on this particular chart, although I can find some I think this looks like a key level right here. Let me get this horizontal line and place right here. This looks like a key level at this point. Looks like a key level. I can see some buys and sells activity, like market sold from here, market bought from here, market also bought from here, bought from here, bought from here, and sold from here, bought from here. So this looks like a good key level to be considered in the market. And somewhere here, it looks like a strong support zone, but it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense on this time frame. This might make sense when we get to a lower time frame, so I'll just remove it, and let's take the only one that this one that really fits well here. Then let's go down to a lower time frame, like the 4 hourly time frame, and look at for more possible structures. Though there's a structure that looks like a key level around here. This looks like a key level, buys and sells around here, buys and sells around it. Looks like a key level. Let me duplicate this line and place it there. Sorry, where is that line? I just duplicated. Okay, look at it here. This looks like a key level here too, because of the buys and the sell activities around this point. So look at it. Let me see. All right, so let it be there. Let me see what happens when we go to a lower time frame. So on a lower time frame, we go to, that is a 4 hourly time frame. We have this, and you can see that those lines we placed really played out clearly here. You can see the key level right here, and I'm supposed to be changing colors as I go down time frame, so I can easily identify which one represents the higher time frame. So you can see the lines we placed, how they really this is the last one we placed, and you see it well. That's very clear. All right, so now let's look for a key level on this current time frame. Key level on the 4 hourly time frame. So I would want to look at this as a key level right here. We have, there should be a key level around here. There should be a key level somewhere around here, but I have to check on the far left. So I have to zoom in to see, zoom out to see if there were previous buy and selling activities around there. Mind you, we should be concentrating on key levels close to the current price. Key levels close to the current price. So let me just go for key levels that are close to the current price. Key levels that are close to the current price. I think there's a key level somewhere here. Let me duplicate this line and place somewhere here. There's a key level somewhere. Let me zoom out. I'll zoom in, because market bought from this level and also sold from this level. I think that's the line I just placed. No, this is not it. This is the one I just placed. Yeah, it's a key level. It's a key level. That is it. That's the key level there. You can see the buy and sell activities around that point. Whenever you place your line, it should be where you saw market bought and also sold. Market sold here, bought here, sold here, and also sold here. So that's a key level in the market. So all right, market also sold. You can see what's happening around here. Like I used to tell you, if you are not sure of where you're marking, guys, just leave it before you affect yourself. All right, so I can see a structure here on this 4 hourly time frame. Look at the structure that the market is trying to form. The market has formed a structure. The market has formed a structure because as you analyze down, you will find a current structure. The current structure that the market is forming, and that's what you should be concerned of. I can see the current structure the market is forming. This is what it was forming in order to approach that weekly strong resistance zone. This is the structure it was forming, this bullish structure. You can see it's forming higher highs and higher lows. Now let's go down to the daily time 1 hourly time frame to still find out more key levels to mark. All right, so on the 1 hourly time frame, we can see the reactions on those places we marked, and there's a chance that the market might still continue going up, because as it is, it appears the market has gotten to that zone. Let me just do this. Based on what we have here, market got approached this zone and came back with this week. You see this rejection candlestick pattern right here. So now on coming back, it got here, went up, couldn't get again to this level, then came back, still here again. Now what happens is there's a chance the market can break out of this trend line. If the market can break out of this trend line here, this trend line that is guiding this particular movement, if it can break out and come below, somewhere below this level here, If the market can come back and go below this, in fact, I would want it to go below this particular zone. The market can go below this particular zone, then comes back to retest somewhere around here. Then we should see massive sales to the downside on 1000. Let me mark where I'm showing you guys. This is what I'm showing you. If you want to stick to the 1 hourly time frame, the market has to come. Let me use a rectangle so I can use a rectangle. All right, if the market can come, below this zone where I marked with the rectangle on this 1 hourly time frame, if the market can just, after breaking out of this trend line, it comes here, then goes down a little, then comes back to retest at this level, there's a very high chance it's going to sell massively to the downside, because by so doing the market will be forming a kind of a head and shoulders pattern. You see there will be a left shoulder here, this will be the head, and the right shoulder will be here. Then the market will now come back to sell below this level and will continue selling massively to the downside. It might get somewhere around there, then come back to retest this level, then still continue selling massively to the downside. That's what's going to happen. Else, the market, if that does not happen, then the market will be buying to the upside. If the market cannot go below this zone here, then even if it breaks out a little, it can still continue coming back to buy above this level here. You understand? There's a very high chance and can go above this level. So that is just it. That is just it, guys. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame meanwhile to see if we can have okay. You see what we have on the 15 minutes time frame. On the 15 minutes time frame, you can see the structure that we have there. What the market is giving us is a kind of let me see if I can use trend lines to define this structure, because if you want to go by this structure, is a structure that indicates a possible bullish continuation. That if the market breaks out of this trend line I just put here, let me change this column. If the market can break out of this trend line that I just put there, then it can go continue buying. If it can break out of this trend line, if it can break out of this trend line, goes up, then comes back to retest maybe somewhere around here, because this is a key level now on the 15 minutes time frame, the market can buy massively above, or can just buy and get back to this strong zone, then sell massively to the downside. But upon that, until this zone is broken, until this zone here is broken and the market goes sells below it, comes back to retest around this point, before I would want to go into the go in for a massive sell to the downside. If this does not happen, guys, I wouldn't want to go in to sell. But if I would even want to sell, like if I see the market breaking out of this trend line now, if you are somebody that just wants to, take some short entries and run away from the market, maybe like 15 minutes straight, you're out of the market, something like that, then because there's a video I made previously and I told you there are times you may not need to wait for a retest, because there's a very high chance market can break out of this trend line and then sell directly to this point before going back up. So if you see the market breaking out of this trend line and you notice that the distance from the breakout point is far from here, then there's a chance you can go into buy to make a sell trade, then target this particular place. Be very careful of this point, else you just be patient and wait. Then if you can wait for it to go below this black line, you can wait for it to go below this black line and close nicely below this black line, then you can sell and target this zone, because there's a very high chance it's coming back to this zone, to be coming to this particular zone, guys. Else you wait for it to break down, come back up to this, then you sell with peace of mind. That's the best thing I can advise you. So it's good to be patient while trading, because if you do not have patience, market will humble you, guys. The market will humble you if you're not patient. You can be blowing accounts every day. All of you that are complaining how you've been blowing accounts, most times it's not as if you do not have a strategy. You have it, but you are not patient enough to wait for your strategies to always play out. When you are so hungry to make money and you see a little thing that looks like the strategy has formed, is complete, you rush into trade. As it is now, boom, 1,000 might be selling from this point it is to, let me show you how people keep on losing money. There's a chance that this pay can sell from here down to this particular point now. But somebody will not think of the chances that the market might not continue selling, because it is risky at this point. Even with these confirmations, it is risky, you know. So you don't just need to always try to take trades because you see something that looks like a possibility. The wait to Before you take a trade, just ensure that there is something that tells that you've seen that has made you to be sure that the market is gonna, go in that direction. Look out for things that confirm that to you. Until you find those things and you are sure, you have some level of confidence, do not enter a trade, else you blow up your account. And don't be greedy in the market, guys. All right, so it's very simple to analyze the chart. All you need to do is to just go to higher time frames, mark out some key levels or zones, then check if you can join some trend lines. Go to go down the time frame, also mark out some key levels and zones. See if you can also find some trend lines until you get the structure that the market has formed, the structure that is currently forming. Then you try to go into that structure, consider that structure, and do your analysis within that structure, and then you find a good setup. If you analyze the market and the setup is not yet ready, do not kill yourself, just wait for it. Wait for the setup to be formed. At least after the analysis, you have an idea of the direction of the market, what the market can possibly do. So you just wait and see if it is going to do it. If it does it and it meets with your strategy, then you go into trade. Else, skip it. So you can analyze different pairs in a day, even up to 3 pairs, and watch out to see which one gives you what you want. While you are practicing these things, do not think of making money, so you can succeed, guys. So you can succeed. All right, so there's a link in the description of this video. So if you want to learn from me directly, you need a one-on-one coaching, then click on that link. It takes you to my Telegram channel. In that Telegram channel, I post very important informations and events. I hold like free trainings. So when you click on that, and when you get to the Telegram channel, you join the channel, you'll see my direct contact there on that channel. From there you can reach out to me so I can assist you, so we can discuss your mentorship training, which one fits you best. I have 3 categories of trainings. Well, by the time you come in to reach out to me, I will tell you all of them. So you look at which one fits you best, then you go in so we can do your classes as soon as possible. All right, it will help you master, it to help you get better as soon as possible than learning alone. That's what smarter people do. Like I used to say, smarter people try to contact people that would put them through, but smart people just want to learn by themselves. So if you are smarter, you can contact me and try to help yourself. There is no time to waste time. So guys, like this video and subscribe to my channel if you've not done that yet, and also share your thoughts in the comment section, guys, and stay blessed till my next video. Peace out.